Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we are reviewing, in my opinion, a very underrated tank. It is the Tortoise. Now, a lot of people think this tank is absolutely horrible, and I think they're wrong. First off, I will say the cons. The tank is slow. It's really slow. And honestly, the armor isn't that good. It needs an armor buff. It does need an armor buff. I'm surprised they did not buff it with the Jag Tiger, but it does need an armor buff. And now I'll say the cons. I mean the pros. Insane gun. Now I'm running this with only like 85 or something like that crew. And it's got a 7.8 second reload. And if you can get it down to like a 6 second reload, stuff like that, 6.6 seconds or something like that. And then with the adrenaline, it's like 5.5 seconds. And you do have rather low alpha. You have 400 alpha. But since it is a British tank, it does have Hesh. Its pin is very nice. And as you can see, easy pin on those cheeks when we switch over to ACPR. Its regular pin is very good. And like I said, DPM is great. Armor, honestly, if you angle, can be pretty good. I bounced one game, you'll see next, I bounced a Jaggeroo, I bounced a 183, I bounced a lot of damage that battle. And if you just get in front of a tank and use that gun, if you use the gun, traverse on the gun or whatever, and just have the right angle, or like something kind of like around this, you can have some very actually effective armor. And you literally just rip the enemy team apart. I've had so many 4K games on losses because I just get COD'd at the end. But, I mean, I've had some great games in this. And a lot of people don't like it because of the speed and the armor, which I think they just need to learn. If you can angle this tank properly, the armor can actually become effective. It won't be insane. It won't be like bounce, 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 but you can get some lucky bounces. And now the gun, you just gotta play with the gun. Go with the heavies where you don't have to try to keep up with the mediums because you will not be able to. And just go with the heavies and destroy. As you can see here, we just rack up that damage very quickly. We are at 3K. We're gonna go for the HE. Probably could have gone for it right there, but I didn't want to risk it. And as you see here, one shot and we get the most troll bounce ever. But a very good game. As you can see, you just rip apart the enemy tanks. With the adrenaline there, you see a 6.5 second reload. We're doing that on a first class with 3,579 damage. It doesn't earn that many credits, but we did shoot some ACPR that battle. As you can see, ammunition supply was very high. But we did do pretty good battle there, and we will have one more to show you. Here we are on Falls Creek. It is Supremacy, and we are the low tier. And you can see how in this battle how effective your armor actually can be if you do get the angles right. And you can also bounce on the gun mantlet you see here. The gun mantlet right there can bounce on that. So if you angle it, you can either get those sides of your get the sides along there. Basically your gun mantlet can be quite bouncy. Your weak spots are the flat areas right there. They're in your massive hatch. But if you angle them like this, they can actually become quite effective armor. So you just got to remember to really angle in this tank to get that effective armor. Right now I am grinding for the 183. I have about 100,000 experience to go. I'm halfway there. I'm using free experience, so I'm going to use about 100,000 free experience. And then, so that means in probably about a week or so, I will have the 183 review. So far, this battle starts out pretty poorly with that M103 YOLOing, basically. Just sitting in front of the entire red team getting demolished. But this 183 is caught out by himself and has already gotten quite a bit wrecked. And we're going to just help him along with getting wrecked. As you can see, You do have 110 millimeters of penetration on your HE, so it's not really HESH, but it's basically HESH. So you can HE quite a few targets. You can HE most mediums in the side. This projector is YOLOing as well. Don't know what he's doing, but he's YOLOing. But as you see, we did get a bounce from we do fail HE there on that side armor. We did get a bounce from the 183, which does have very high penetration. We clear the projector, racking up 1,271 damage with 2 kills. Now, next is the Jaggeroo. We do get a nice shot into the lower plate on him, and he did not go for me, which I'm very thankful of. And we do get another shot. As you can see, this gun just destroys. It just destroys. And we're going to shoot the KPF. We're now to 2,500 damage. And I know the Jaggeroo is about reloaded, so I'm going to get off one shot and then try to angle, and I do get a troll bounce on the Jaggeroo. We are just going to load up the prey ammo and spam it into his cheeks. T-57 Heavy is almost reloaded. We do wait for him. He is trying to angle, but he's not doing a very good job about it. So we do take him out for our third kill, bringing our damage total up to 3,236. Now there's just one tank left, and we have absolutely demolished the red team. It is a full HP E100, which is now not a full HP E100. So we still got quite a bit of meat left on the bone, but the 183 does get there and take off a pretty good chunk of the HP. He does still have 1,300 HP, so we're going to pull ahead and give him a nice shot. Can't quite hesh the rear, but we are going to get the kill shot on the E100. So, as you can see there, E5, Tort's good, and I mean, it's a good tank. It's very underrated in my opinion. We end that also on a first class. We do almost 4,000 damage. Don't earn that many credits, but we do get 4 kills. So guys, that is the Tortoise. I think it's underrated. Honestly, not a bad tank. I'm looking forward to Dirt People in the 183. I'll see you guys next time, and thanks for tuning in.